In the bustling city of Eldoria, life moved at a frenetic pace. The skyscrapers towered over the crowded streets, where bustling workers and bustling marketplaces coexisted. Amidst this controlled chaos was a young man named Kale. Underneath his average job of a delivery rider and his simple, unassuming life, Kale harbored a colossal secret. A secret that whispered and flowed in his very veins. A demonic power, a cursed heritage, one that he had vowed to use only for good. Kale's ancestry traced back to a lineage that had been cursed for centuries, a malevolent spirit bound to their bloodline. While many of his ancestors succumbed to the darkness, Kale was different. From a young age, he had learned to harness the power, not to destroy, but to protect, heal, and aid. Every night, as the city's noisy hum faltered into a subdued whisper, Kale donned his cloak and mask. Transforming into the enigmatic savior the oppressed hailed as the shadow beneath. The people of Eldoria often spoke of the shadow beneath in hushed tones, a guardian spectral in presence, fleeting like a shadow in the night. When the corrupted officials of Eldoria's administration oppressed the refugees, it was the shadow beneath who brought them food and medicine. When gangs of the underworld hunted those who dared dream of a better life, it was Kale who emerged. A menacing silhouette, deterring them with a burning intensity in his eyes, which were the only indication of his latent demonic power. One night, whispers of a sinister plot to bomb a community center reached Kale. The center was a haven for children and a symbol of hope. Action was imperative. Kale knew the risk of using too much of his power, especially in a densely populated area, but courage built on empathy and an unwavering belief in justice coerced him forward. As the shadow beneath, he traced the shadows of Eldoria's winding alleys, seeking the source of malevolence, the very core of imminent destruction. And he found them. The plotters, 3 in number, were holed up in an abandoned warehouse, the air thick with ill intent. Kale moved silently, each step calculated, his demonic aura restrained yet prepared to burst if needed. As he approached, he could feel the surge rising, the intense craving of darkness to overpower. But he resisted, focusing instead on their weapons, allowing his presence to grow incrementally, a barely visible veil creeping through the room. In a rapid blur, the shadow beneath emerged, a spectral force delivering swift blows that disarmed the villains. Their frantic attempts at retaliation met with Kale's superior agility. When one attempted to ignite the explosive, Kale's hand, glowing with a fiery crimson light, snuffed it out in a near blink. His victory secured without any innocent blood spilled, Kale let out a silent breath of relief. His mission fulfilled, Kale vanished into the night, leaving behind whispers of awe and tales of a shadowy hero. Each dawn returned him to his ordinary guise, blending in with fellow citizens while remaining ever vigilant. Ready to unleash the demonic shadows for righteousness yet again. And so, in the city of Eldoria, the legend of the shadow beneath grew, inspiring hope and a belief that even in the depths of darkness, light can be found.